The God of gods, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, revealed a mystery to an undeserving people. People who spat on him, tread on him, mocked and ridiculed him. But yet he came, yet he gave, yet he lived, and yet he died to reveal his mystery. Now I see the King seated high, high above the earth, the sun, the moon, the stars, and he holds them all in his high hands. But he gets up, stands up, gives up all so that we might live. The Word becomes flesh and it dwells within us. I see him dressed down from his majesty and put on our poverty. Beaten, whipped, humiliated, I hang him on the cross, a nail in each hand and foot. I feel the whip in my hand. The warm hammer drenched in my sweat and his blood. Each jolting impact of each pounding blow bringing more and more death to the King of kings. Screams of agony and gasps for breath are drowned out by the crowd that's screaming for blind injustice. I hear us with that crowd. All of us. We did this. God, out of his unconditional and redeeming love, made this sacrifice for our sin. We lay him in the earth, in the tomb.
Now, in this moment, over 2,000 years later, why are we here?
Let's slow down and remind ourselves that today is much more than egg hunts and clothing and traditions.
We are here to remember that Easter does not end with one man's betrayal, a mocking crowd, or crucifixion on a tree.
We are not here to just arrive and then leave, to experience and forget, to celebrate and ignore.
Rather, we are here because what happened that day redefines how we should live every day.
We are here because Easter redeems our past, redeems our present, and redeems our future.
We are here because this day reminds us that we were bought at an unspeakable price.
We are here to worship the King, who endured a sinner's death, conquered our enemy, and sacrificed his life for ours.
We are here because Easter is proof that God offers his unending grace to us all.
His sacrifice is proof that God loves us more than we can comprehend. We are here because Easter does end with an empty tomb. It does end with death defeated, an offer of redemption, an ascension into heaven, and his promise to return and reign.
Redemption is available to all and for all.
1 day,
2 days.
Nothing to reinstate hope.
But then, on the third day, he rose, defeating the death that he chose.
and the grave that attempted to keep him found itself filled with nothing but glory.
And the same God who lay dead in the ground put death under his feet and used it as a springboard to glory.
Rising up and ascending to his throne to reign as God, Creator, King.
To reign as God, Creator, King.
To reign as God, Creator, King.
And that's why we remember. That's why we celebrate.
That's why we remember. That's why we celebrate.
That's why we remember. That's why we celebrate. That's why we worship.
That's why we worship.
That's why we worship.
That's why we offer our lives to Him.
That's why we offer our lives to Him.
That's why we offer our lives to Him.
That's why we're here.
That's why we are here.
And that's why we are here.